Welcome back, everybody. It's TGK TV. It's your host, TGK. And as you see, we got obliterated tonight. We got destroyed. The defense didn't show up. That has been our strong point. Our defense did not show up at all. We let C.J. Anderson, a backup running back, completely obliterate us, man. That's embarrassing. The L.A. Rams had a total of 459 yards on us. That is their franchise record in a playoff game. And again, it's kind of embarrassing being a Cowboys fan, coming to the game and your defense don't show up, man. As far as the Cowboys, you would think the stats would have been the opposite. The Cowboys would have had the most rushing yards. But nope, the Rams showed up, and they showed out with 273 rushing yards. So, quick notes. Dak Prescott is inconsistently consistent, but consistently clutch. Started out great, just slow down, inconsistent, bad throws. Let's call it what it is. I'm not trying to hate on the man, but he played poorly in the middle of that game. But came through at the end. It's just too little too late. You opened up the game way too late. You should have had him running. You should have had him moving around. Should have gave him some momentum, just give him something, man. When he's having to rush a throw and not even be able to step into his throw, it was pitiful. I'm watching this shit live. As far as Ezekiel Elliott, we were going against the worst rush defense in the playoffs and only could get 50 yards rushing. That's embarrassing. That is not a championship contending type team right there. We got a lot of stuff to work on. As far as Todd Gurley wasn't even the main back. He's the best back in the NFL, and the backup destroyed us. We've never given up that many rushing yards the entire year, and yet we give it up in the playoffs when it counts the most. So obviously the defense is not a team that can travel right now. As far as this team, the season's over. We need some kind of change. We need change in the coaching. Scott Linehan needs to go. You opened up the game way too late. Jason Garrett, you conservative. And yeah, we needed to be conservative in this game, but when you're giving up 200 rush yards, cut that shit. It was a great game overall. Great crowd, great atmosphere. But you hate to go out the way we went out. I'm gonna show you a clip of my expectations. Expectations, I'm gonna throw you out for a loop. I will admit, maybe I am sipping the Kool-Aid just a bit too much. If I took off my blinders and I looked at the team's body of work as far as like the talent that they do have immense talent. I unfortunately expect the Rams to beat us 30-23, and it's just because the Rams have too much offense and the Cowboys' offense came to get stalled as we tend to do. For us as an offensive team, I haven't seen us as a team consistently produce on a consistent basis. Now, again, that is my expectations. I'm just trying to be real with myself. I try to look at it, if I didn't have the blinders on and I wasn't sipping the Kool-Aid, how would I think? How would I look at this when I separate my bias? So, separating that, I feel like the Rams should expect to win. They are favored by 7, so I'll give them the 7 points, 30-23, and that's my expectation. As you see in the expectations, I predicted the Rams was going to score 30-23, 30-22. I just missed it by a point. But honestly, the reason I predicted that was the Rams were just going to have too much offense, and the Cowboys just weren't going to have enough offense to combat that. We were going to have one of our inconsistent games, and it came to fruition. It's been your boy TGK, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Came to the game. It was great. I can't lie. It was great. But we got a lot of work to do in the offseason. I'll catch you on the next one.